All right.
Hello,
Welcome
everyone.
to Sip, Talk, and Chill with your hosts, B. Yvonne and Val Rich.
I'm Valerie Rich. Sorry, guys, trying to get it together.
So today our host is Deshaun Holmes. He's from Life Lock Dreadhood. He'll be joining us momentarily. So we're just going to. Oh,
Yep.
there we go. We got our guest.
Say hi, Sean.
Let's
Now
clap.
we're on. Yeah, Sean is
Yes.
a serial entrepreneur.
Yes.
He owns Lock Life Dread Hut. He also owns Lock Life Exotics. He has a daughter named Skylar. She owns Skylar Dogs, and now he's just setting up his product. Sean has hair oil. You wear locks. We don't call them dreads, right?
Say that.
They're
We don't
locks.
call them
Oh, I didn't know that. You call them
You know
locks.
something.
not-
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
We
listening
call
to you.
them locks. Dreads means dreadful. We're not dreadful.
We're not dreadful.
We call them locks. Hey, grandma.
Where would you
my
have
grandma's
me at?
house.
Where I'm going right here?
Yeah, keep going here. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah, wherever you want. Yeah.
you can. The mic is gonna pick up off of you,
Yep.
so you don't have to just speak.
So, yeah,
That
so
camera.
sit
Oh, this is
down.
what we're. This is what they see.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when I speak, I'm looking where? I'm looking there.
That.
Where you're looking there, if you want to engage with our audience.
Okay, I see the
Yep,
camera.
yep,
Okay,
yep.
okay. What's up?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so happy you could come on the show.
Thank you
so
for having me.
excited
I
to
appreciate
see what
it.
you brought with us. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So tell us a little bit about your business,
Let me
what
turn
you
these
do.
phones off.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that's number one. Okay.
Respect the show. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
sorry I
no
can't.
Sean
be-
brought
problem.
products. He did bring us a bottle, y'all. He brought us some Bel Air rose, and he
Shout
also
out.
yeah. So
Some Ross juice.
Okay, look. So yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, what's your passion, all that good stuff.
Well, where do I start?
Mhm.
My brand is Lock Life. Lock Life. First of all, I'm a licensed barber, so
Okay.
I jumped into the hair game. I jumped in the hair game at a very early age,
What age?
18,
Oh wow.
fresh out of
Okay.
high school.
yep, I remember he was cutting hair.
Cutting hair.
I remember riding down 7 Mile,
Uh-huh.
and Sean was cutting hair, and I'm like, okay, he was. And I'm riding down 7 Mile. Sean's in the middle of 7 Mile giving out flyers to cars at the stoplight. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm just randomly riding down 7 Mile, recruiting clients.
It's
know
been a
that's-
grind.
I said, this guy is.
I
I said, yes.
That's true.
It's been a grind. So
Yes.
I sought out to be a hairstylist. I wanted
Okay.
to get into barbering. I thought my barber was just the coolest guy in the world growing up, and I like the freedom.
Yeah.
I like the freedom. I seen these guys have freedom. They were on their own time. They dressed the part, and your barber was just cool. So I didn't want to go to the military. Sports didn't work. So I get into the hair game. It seemed like the barbers and the hairstylists made all the money.
True.
So I said I'm gonna get into the hair game. So
So tell the viewers where you located. How can they get in contact with you? Or let's start with where you located first.
okay, so we specialize in locks.
Okay.
We got barbershops, we have hair salons, but as you guys know, over the last year, 2 years, the city has had an uprising in people who had interest in wearing locks, right?
Yes.
Some people call them dreads, some people call them locks, you know, like you just
Yes.
described earlier. But it's not too many places where you can get your hair done. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is kind of late in that aspect. States like Atlanta, Florida, they're kind of like in the southern states, they're more dread based,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You will see more people that's
Wearing-
from there wearing
That's
locks,
true.
right?
Yeah.
So we kind of caught on late.
Yep. That's true.
So since we caught on late, like everything else, people need somewhere to get their hair done, right? So through experience and trial and error and over the years and ups and downs, it led me into being an entrepreneur, and that's what we specialize in. So I have two spots in the city where you can actually get your locks done.
Okay.
We started off with one location.
Yes, he did.
I actually started off in a room probably as small as this, which is one chair, which is me by myself, right? 7 years ago.
And where was that?
The Greenfield Plaza.
Okay.
Oh,
I remember
Greenfield
that.
Plaza.
Greenfield.
Greenfield
The
Plaza.
good old Greenfield Plaza.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I started off at the Greenfield Plaza in a very small room that gave me opportunity. You know, opportunity is major. You know, when somebody give you opportunity and believing in yourself. And I had doubt.
That happens.
Because of the price. And I was scared. I didn't think it was gonna work. A straight guy that does locks. I had that thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause not too many guys in the city at that time was really trusting a guy.
Yeah.
To do their lives.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But one thing I've learned over the years is that it doesn't matter whether you're straight, gay, whatever you into.
Yes.
If you're great at what you do, if you're great at what you do, it doesn't matter who you are. People want to be serviced by people who is knowledgeable
Yes.
and know what they doing.
Yep.
You know, people funny with their money.
Most
You know?
definitely.
And here.
Yeah, that part too.
So I do know, Sean, where are you located now? If they wanted to reach out and get an appointment,
Right there.
yeah. Where would they go?
If you
Where
want to
would they
come,
contact you?
if you have an interest in getting your locks done, if you have questions, if it's just something you've been thinking about, we are knowledgeable. I'm like I said, I'm licensed. I know hair. I know hair before I know how to twist locks. So I can talk about bacteria, properties, and disorders of the skin and scalp, first aid, health practices, just important things that you need that you will want to know before you even start doing this journey. You want to start this journey, right? So we're in Oak Park at the Greenfield Plaza. Like she said earlier, 21700 Greenfield. That's my first location. And then I just recently opened up our second location in the city of Detroit. We're at 14309 McNichols. So that's between Hubble and Schaefer, right across from Smokehouse Barbecue. That's how I describe it to everybody who asks me.
I know exactly where
Have to make
that's
two
at.
stops.
One for the
And
hair,
what-
one for the BBQ.
And just like one last question, just getting to know you, or I know you. I know how dope you are, but just for the viewers to know, like what made you do lock? What made you go from cutting hair to locks? Yeah.
I don't know how much time we have, but I'll try to speed it up as fast as
We
possible.
got some time.
Yeah. When that clock say 6:50, we
Okay.
done.
Well, when I was doing my years of cutting hair, when I finally got good, like when I finally got to the point where I got good and the clientele was built, and I was just making boatloads of money at 19, 20 years old with no kids and no girlfriend.
Living a life.
Yes, he was. I was my dog.
I wanted something different because I felt like I was still young. I felt like I was so young. I was looking at, this is deep, y'all.
Okay.
I was looking at my peers. And I worked with the same people for like over 10 years. But all of these people who I work with had like 10 to 15 years on me. They were all older than me. They was doing hair way before I even decided to get in the game. I just chose to come work with them, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed about them is they wasn't going nowhere. They got so consumed by the customers and the money and the hours and the freedom that the game gave them. They looked up and all the years went by them and they were still doing the same thing.
Got complacent.
I didn't want that. I looked up and 10 years flew past like that. I was working with them for 10 years. I started when I was like 18, 19. I looked up.
Time flies.
And it flew by so fast, right?
Yep.
So I was a sports guy. I always loved sports. I love to talk. I love doing my thing. So I wanted to get into journalism. I wanted to be a journalist. That was something else that I wanted to do in my life. So I went to Specs Howard. I don't know if you remember the old Specs Howard on Hammer.
Specs Howard. Okay.
I went to Specs Howard, and then luckily for me, through Fox 2 internship and a year or two of grinding, I ended up getting a job at ESPN.
I remember that.
Oh, wow.
I remember
Worldwide
that.
Living Sports.
Sean was gone, and he was like the perfect person to talk to. Like, I have peers and friends, but when I wanted to talk that real life, what I'm going to do in my life, he would be the person I would call. And Sean we friends. It's a platonic friendship. Okay. So
Look,
Sean was like my dog. So I remember when he was at ESPN. I felt like I'm like, well, he moved. I like it's good. I'm like, damn, but my dog is gone. He's out soaring. I was so proud of you. I just want you to know. But I did miss you because I didn't have nobody to vent to who's gonna give me that real tough at that age.
It was tough leaving, but
at that age,
I was in a position where it was like, okay, you figured this out.
Yeah.
You figured out how to do a fade. You figured out how to get a customer and keep a customer. You figured out how to make money. Okay, you make money. What's next? You're still so young. What you gonna do? You gonna give these people 20 years of your life? You gonna look up and you've been in the same barbershop for 20 years? Not me. Not ever. Never roll like that. Never will.
Now your mindset been like
never,
that.
Ever.
Telling you.
So when I was out at ESPN, all of the people who wore locks in the company, they all went to the same person to get their hair done. And you can only imagine over time, the way your hair grow, you're going to need to get your hair done. And by me working in corporate America, I needed to get my hair done because the white folks was tripping.
I worked for corporate America.
The white folks was tripping. They didn't know me. Some of the white folks.
What is that natural hairstyle?
Some of the white folks.
What is that natural?
That's the first time that I noticed that there are some white people in America that has never been this close to a person of color. So the closest they've been to an African American was TV.
Your sister watching, Sean.
Right?
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jess.
That's my bad.
So, I went to this guy to get my hair done. Right? I wanted to go see what he was about. He was in Hartford. They said go to Hartford. They said go see Cedric, right? I'm like, cool. I booked an appointment. I'll never forget when I walked into the barbershop. Now mind you, I'm fresh off the barbershop on 7 Mile. I go into the salon to get my appointment. I'm sitting down. I'm looking at this dude, right? The first thing that threw me was that he was a straight guy. He was a straight man. Yeah. I just knew that it was a gay guy.
Because you just
well, shame on me for having that stereotype then, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Shame on me for having that then. But that's how the world works, right? But I've learned.
Yeah.
So I go into the salon. I'm sitting down and I'm watching this dude. He had like 8 people that was sitting there waiting to get their locks done. And he was older too. He was like in his late 40s. He was like 48, 49. He was an older dude, but he in here twisting, right? And I'm sitting here watching him. And I still got that barber bug on me a little bit, that hairstylist bug on me, and I'm looking at him make this easy money, and I'm saying to myself like, dude, if I ever leave ESPN today or tomorrow, if I ever got to go back home for anything, I'm doing locks.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll get back to this good interview. All right, you're watching Sip Talk Chill live streaming on Facebook and YouTube and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, comment, and share and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We want our viewers to call in, talk to us, ask questions,
comment in the comment section. I got my live on. Where y'all at?
Okay, subscribe.
Where you at? I see we got people watching. I'm gonna shout out Jamila. I'm gonna shout out Jessica, who's his sister watching. Taisha tonight.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
What's up, cuz? What's up, AC? That's my cousin Aletha. Dapper Dan, I see you watching. Myrna Richardson, my grandmother, is watching.
Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it.
Any questions for Sean? Any call in.
All right, now Sean, ESPN. That's what got you into doing locks.
I came
home. I
home.
want you to tell them who you met at ESPN. You leaving out the good. He done met some celebrities, y'all. He up here being humble.
Because in Detroit, they teach us to be humble. You get your head cracked. So the best thing to do is to be cool. And don't. But no, sometimes you gotta. You're right. Sometimes you gotta.
You've been humble so long. You need to start wilding. Cause I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. Okay.
It's hard work, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Like being an entrepreneur, being an entrepreneur and being a business owner is just not easy. No. You know, I can't. Like people say that, people say that
They do.
like it's something that we hear all the time.
Cliche, like.
But listen, man, this ain't for the weak.
Say it again, y'all.
If you don't have thick skin, man, if you can't bounce back, if you can't spend money, if you tight with money and you feel like you don't want to spend no money, man, this ain't for you, man.
Go work your 9 to 5.
You know,
take money to make money.
That's Brittany's favorite. Brittany always say that with being an entrepreneur. Take money. And it's not like we scaring people away from being an entrepreneur.
No.
We just want you guys to understand and realize, like, you are putting up a sacrifice.
It's an investment.
I encourage people to read Rick Ross' book that he just came out. That's called "It's a Perfect Day to Boss Up," and like go get that. Like you need that, man. It's dope. It's dope. And then get Jonah Berger wrote a book that Nipsey Hussle talk about. It's called man, what's the name of that book? Why Things Catch On. It's called Why Things Catch On. It's the book that it's the book that talks about why he sold a CD for $100 a copy, and people bought it. Yeah.
Why Things Catch On.
Yeah. It's I think that's I know that's a part of it. But if you just look up Jonah Berger, it's damn, what's the name of that book? Cause I was just telling myself earlier that I gotta reread it.
Okay.
But if you just look it up,
And I
man,
love
Contagious.
Contagious.
Bam. It's called
Okay.
Contagious. Why Things Catch On. And
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle talk about that book a lot, and I read it. And he took one of his CDs back when CDs that cats was selling on the street was $10 a CD. He sold it for $100, and he wasn't playing. And he printed 1,000 copies.
Wow.
And he sold all of them for
Yes, he
$100.
did. Yeah, because people are gonna.
By time,
And he was no name then.
by time people caught on, they already bought it. Like all the people who had money and who supported and who wanted to support, they just threw him $100 for a CD. But by time they realized, you know what I'm saying, that they spent $100, they wanted the message, they wanted the product. We're talking about a product.
Yeah.
They wanted the product that bad, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just good for business owners, man.
Okay.
You know, it's a ton of books out there, but I think both of those books is something to read.
Yeah, I'm getting love me a good book. Also, I wanted to talk about, speaking of books, Sean also, y'all. Now, this is my friend, so I brag different on my friends.
I brag
So,
different.
Sean also wrote a column. He writes, this is not your first column. I do my homework.
Because you're a journalist.
Journalist. He
Love it.
wrote.
That's my heart. I love journalism.
Nah, you wrote the. Nah, it was about the Lions.
Oh, God. Let me take a.
He wrote and I was like, how can you take a team who never won a game and write something interesting about
How did you
them?
do that?
Sean did. Now
did you
what?
do
Now
that?
who was it for? I can't remember which.
Detroit Smart Pages. Beverly Smith. Beverly Smith is an editor. She's great. She works with the community. If you have an interest in writing, she will give you a column. You have to know how to write.
Wow.
You have to
That-
obviously,
yes,
right?
yeah.
But she gave me an
I'm a
opportunity.
writer.
She's a writer.
I'm a writer.
She gave me an opportunity, and with my experience from ESPN and Specs Howard, I know how to write. I love to write.
Your resume is.
Yes, it is.
Man, I
Sitting
am
here
just,
all humble.
Okay.
I'm pulling it out.
Look,
I'm trying.
this is the part where you
I'm
brag
trying.
about yourself.
Man,
I said he won't do
Brag
what
about
I do it
yourself.
for him, y'all.
Look.
And he's an eligible bachelor, ladies. Now you
Yeah,
gotta
y'all
come to the
looking.
table with something.
If y'all looking, there you go.
Now y'all don't.
Okay.
No. Come. My bro only take 7s and up.
8s and up.
Listen,
Let's
He'll
give him
work
8s
with a
and up.
7.
I take 750s and 800 credit scores and up.
Okay, that part. Look.
Take 750 and
Okay.
800 credit score. So if you at a 450,
But you know what? But you know what though, man?
Try
I'm
it again.
Man, I'm so focused on like on a serious note. You know, being from here
Yeah.
and resources being limited here.
yes.
I'm really trying to win. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm really trying to win. I'm a big fan of working in the community. Like I invest in people. Like the only way that not the only way, but I make money through here, investing in people, teaching people, helping people.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm all about giving back to people, giving people something, man, to help make them better. You know, and like if you ask a millionaire, it used to bug me out because you would go to a conference or something and you would listen to a motivational speaker or something speak, and then the first thing they'll tell you about money, you'll go for the money part. Like you'll go thinking that, hey, I want to hear about how to make money, and the first thing they'll say, the first thing that come out their mouth is how many people did you help?
Oh.
You know
How
what?
many people did you help?
Oh.
How many people did you put on, right? How many people are you giving back to? How many people are you pouring into? You get your money on the back end.
Yeah.
And you know, along with being universal, that's like universal. And it's just how it work, bro.
It is. You know, did you watch that? Did you catch that Dick Gregory documentary?
No.
That's my man. I ain't gonna see him before he died.
That is like my hero. So
Dick Gregory.
Dick
I'm gonna have to
Gregory,
look him up.
so
I don't
knowledgeable.
know.
You will love him, Brittany, because he's knowledgeable. He rewards us with wisdom, and I feel like it guides you. He said it's not about people being brainwashed. It's what's in here. If you like, one clip that I got on my Facebook page, to where he's saying people say, well, I can't go. You keep telling yourself, I'm not gonna be successful. I can't afford this. He said you just told 75 trillion sales that you cannot do. Yes, you can. Tell yourself you can. Do the work. Get busy.
Yes, that the
DM
tongue
people,
has power.
The tongue has power.
The tongue has power.
And get around like-minded people.
Look,
That-
the secret to balling.
That's another show.
Look, the
another
secret
show.
to balling. I was watching this last night. Damon Dash and this dude called the Hip Hop Motivator. They put a documentary together called The Secret to Balling. And they got takes in there from Chris Brown, Snoop Dogg, like high ends, like people that's in the entertainment game, and they talking about.
What streaming service is it on?
It's on Tubi right now for free.
I'm watching it.
Tubi free
Dig
$99.
this.
Go check it out.
Dig this.
Go check it out.
Here's the significance of this, right? Chris Brown, I'm listening to all these people who's highly successful in entertainment say,
Cause like, what did you do right to make you
believe in yourself.
believe in yourself and succeed?
To the highest
Because
level.
everybody had to start somewhere. So what did you do
Oh, me?
that everybody didn't, or even you?
Oh.
Because how many people want to say, "Hey, I'm a hair braider. I braid hair."
she does.
That's my forte.
Braided with love.
Braided
Check
with
her out
love.
on Instagram.
Check me out.
Are you popping bottles?
But no, like for real, what made you forget Chris? I mean, don't forget them, but you know. But what made you say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this"?
Belief in myself. The ultimate belief in myself that I can do anything. Nobody can stop me from doing nothing. Nobody. I've always been a person. You know what? When I went to Specs Howard, and that very first day of school, when the little white man made me stand up and say, he made everybody stand up and say your name and what you here for and what you gonna do. I told that dude that I was gonna work for ESPN. You know what he told me in front of everybody? He said, "Man, I hate to tell you that you probably not gonna do that. You know, it takes years to get to somewhere like that. So I think you need to think small."
And you went and
He
worked.
told me that I should think small. I should dumb myself down, dumb my dreams down, and settle for a small job. Within a year and a half later, I was at ESPN.
Yes, you were.
No lie.
Yes, he was.
So I hope
he
this
was.
man is watching. He gonna see this interview.
I
one
hope
day.
he watching
Look.
too. He still ain't told us the celebrities, y'all, but I know Shannon Sharp was one. He cut Shannon. Was it? Did you cut his hair? Was it Shannon Sharp or the guy who passed?
Stuart Scott.
Did you cut
Stuart Scott.
Yeah.
Stuart Scott.
You
That was
cut-
Stuart Scott.
yeah.
Yup.
He met Stuart Scott, y'all. Very knowledgeable person.
I was able to go and shout out to Rob Parker. Rob is from New York, but he helped put me on. And when I went to the company, he was a journalist, like he was an analyst. So by me working in his barbershop here in Detroit, when I got to ESPN, relationships and plugs is everything. Because if it wasn't for Rob, then I wouldn't have had the opportunity. If I wouldn't have kept that relationship tight, these cats be burning bridges, bro.
Yes, they do.
Like people burn bridges so fast just to get a couple dollars, right? And then they mess over lifelong relationships for a small amount, right? Somebody dangle a small bag in their face and they disregard the whole relationship, right? I kept my relationship tight, and my relationship got me in the doors of ESPN. Like the right people was able to vouch for me. I didn't go to college.
Networking.
I didn't go to college, bro. I didn't go do 4 years. I didn't go get a degree. I didn't get. I don't have a degree. I have a certificate, but through relationships and working hard and never stopping, bro.
Say how important that is.
That's why.
Consistency
Say how
is
important
key.
that is.
Because a lot of people give up, you know, when it's getting hard or the thing didn't go how they planned. They say, well, just forget it. I'll give up. But no, you got to be consistent.
I listen to Farrakhan. I don't want to get too religious, but I listen to Farrakhan, man.
That's my
I am. I'm not in the Nation of Islam, but I listen to Farrakhan.
He speaks a lot of knowledge.
He does,
and a lot of wisdom.
He does.
Fear, never giving up, eating right, the black woman,
it molds your
loving
character.
yourself, understanding that nothing happens overnight. Like I'm teaching that in my class. I got a class on November 28th.
Promote that, please. Please let us know about your class.
Right
I am
now.
an instructor.
Let us know.
I am an instructor. Over my 7 to 10 years of doing locks and knowing hair and knowing everything about being a master loctician, I teach. And on November 28th at the Greenfield Plaza, I am teaching the class. And if you take my class, I guarantee you that by the time you get done, you will be able to tell somebody that you are a loctician and you will be able to charge them for service. You will be able to add another skill to your tool belt. You will be able to create freedom in your life. You will be able to add value to the marketplace of doing locks and be able to make money. So that's what I teach in my class.
Well,
Let them know how to sign up. Yeah, let them know how to
I'm
sign
gonna
up.
sign
And
up.
this was the camera you want to look at when you're talking to our viewers.
Okay.
Let them know where. And is your classes limited from COVID, or are you taking only a certain amount?
I'm not trying to take too many people, but depending on how many people register will determine my class size. Okay. Because where I teach at, they will accommodate me depending on what I need. So if I tell them I got 20 people, they're going to give me enough space for 20 people. You know what I'm saying? And this is my 6th class that I'll be teaching.
What?
I have people who I taught that's working in my salon right now, so I teach for hire. So that means that if you want to learn and you ain't got nothing to do and you want to make some money, come take my class and I will give you a job. And you will make money every day. And you will make more money than people that go work a 9 to 5 make doing locks. We charge $65 to $100 a head. You getting that in 40? You getting that in 45 minutes to an hour, bro. Yep. Right? I'm trying to put you on.
Make in your 9 to 5.
Definitely.
I'm trying to put you on.
Some people
you know
make
what I'm saying?
$65 a day. Okay, working for somebody. You can make this in an hour. Okay, in a whole hour.
So where would they sign up? Because I want to sign up. So where would
how can I sign up for your class? And what are the fees?
You can call me.
What's your number? Give it out.
313-405-0817.
Okay.
Or you can go on Instagram and then DM me at Lock Life Dread Hut. I got so many Instagram pages.
My cousin Jamila Miller. Hey Jamila. Hey Tiffany. I love you too, friend. So Jamila Miller, she that's my cuz.
What's up, cuz?
She wear her hair in locks.
Okay.
And Jamila, we got to talk about your product.
Yes, but we need to do a break.
We got to do a break.
Okay. You're watching Sip Talk and Chill live streaming on Facebook and YouTube and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and please subscribe. And call in. Call us. We want to hear from y'all. Just call us. We want to hear what you have to say. Okay? Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, okay?
Yeah, let's get back into this product that he got for all those.
Hey,
Latasha.
These are for you guys. I wanted to bring you some. Look, I wanted to bring you some shirts, but I couldn't go to the other shop and get them.
Okay.
But I got you.
That's dope.
All right.
I want a shirt for sure. I need a shirt.
I got you.
Look, let me move this to the side so we can see.
Check out the shirts, y'all. Check out the shirts, guys. It's a Lock Life.
I made this stuff myself.
You made it yourself?
So this is a spray.
It's called Hydration Mist.
Hydration Mist. And this is the
stimulator.
This is the stimulator.
So I'm natural.
Talk to
I
me.
rarely straighten my hair. I do
Okay.
it maybe like once or twice a year. So
Okay.
I can use this on my curls.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Really?
So what? You make this yourself,
I
Sean?
make each and every one of them myself.
Oh, that is so.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. We speak things into existence, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I got the warehouse coming.
Yes, you do.
It ain't here yet.
It's
So
coming.
until I
Yeah.
get a warehouse,
Can I be a
right?
manager?
Can I be in
Listen,
HR?
listen.
Yeah, we hiring and firing.
Look, one thing I
We gonna do the hiring.
the one
and
thing
firing.
one thing I recognize is this right here. In every small business, you start somewhere,
so dope.
and in your story, you have to have a beginning.
This
My
is dope,
beginning,
Bobby. This is
my
dope.
beginning is making my product, each
is
bottle, myself,
Mm.
and making it to my quality.
You've touched every bottle.
I've touched every bottle.
He touched
right?
every bottle.
And my stimulator, this helps stimulate hair growth. So if you know anything about essential oils and carrier oils,
That's me.
This is her expertise.
This
I'ma
has-
stay out of this.
Herbalist. That's for
Stay
another
out
show.
this one,
That's
y'all.
for another show.
tea tree, rosemary, lavender,
Now you know that's
lemongrass, peppermint oil, vitamin E, jojoba oil, and grapeseed oil as a carrier oil.
You said this ours, right? We going home with this, right?
If
Because
you
I'm gonna be
know,
using it.
if you know anything about
definitely-
lavender, tea tree, and rosemary, it helps stimulate hair growth and it just helps your hair in general, right?
So do you think about the scalp or do you focus on the
It's the scalp.
follicles?
Let me get to you.
Okay.
You ready? You ready? I think about the medulla of the hair. So when you put oil,
The medulla.
So hold on. So
Tell the people who don't know
so
what
when you
medulla
put
means.
so when you put a product on your hair shaft, right? The idea is for the product to sink through your hair shaft, go through your cuticle, go through your cortex, and go to the medulla of your hair. The medulla is the very center of one hair strand. Once your product sinks into your medulla, it does exactly what you want the product that you're using to do. Products like castor oil, petroleum products, coconut oil, it doesn't absorb. So when you use anything with castor oil or it'll just sit on your hair shaft, it won't sink. Grapeseed oil, what I use in this, it absorbs.
Makes
so-
sense.
So grapeseed oil and jojoba oil absorbs. So I use that as a carrier oil, and I use my essential oils to do what I want them to do for your hair. Right?
So where would they go and get the product? Where can they go?
You can come to either one of my locations. You can come to the Dread Hut on 6 Mile, or you can come to the Dread Hut in the Greenfield Plaza, or you can go online. We got a website.
What's your website?
www.locklifedreadhut.com.
Check them out.
www.locklifedreadhut.com. Ooh. Yep. Yeah.
You say yup. Look, I want to smell.
Yeah.
And
It
this-
smells good, y'all.
And,
Like seriously, it's the rosemary and lavender for me.
And this right here
Jamila
is
said I need parts.
Let me see.
I got you, cuz he's giving me this one.
a
You
lot
gotta
of
get your own, though.
a lot of people who wear locks color their hair.
Ooh.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
A lot of people that wear locks color their
Oh
hair.
my gosh.
And what people don't know is that the
Oh, it
bleach,
smells so good.
the
Yeah.
bleach and the products that we use to color our hair, it takes everything out of our hair
All
and
the nutrients, sir.
everything, all the bonds. So everything that makes our hair strong, black,
Wow. It's pulling that off.
elastic.
So that's why your hair can break off.
When you use bleach, right? When you go buy that bleach and you put that bleach in your hair, it takes everything out of your hair. But not only does it take everything out of your hair, it'll change the color of your hair. And that's why people that's how people get their hair to be blonde on the tips and stuff, right? When you do that, when you take everything out of your hair, you take all the moisture out. It's dead hair, right? If you don't take care of it, it'll break off,
Yep.
right? It'll
So-
break off over time.
So how often would you tell someone
To use that.
to use this,
Once a
or together? Like how would I?
Once a week. I would
Once
say,
a week.
but it all depends on what your need is, right? And it all
Yes.
depends on how dry your hair is.
Yeah.
If your hair is oily and you got a pretty good oil, oil flow to your hair, then you won't use a lot because you will just be adding oil on top of oil. But you can use it once a week. You can just pour some in your hand and just rub it in. Just rub it in, and then you can wear it for a week.
Okay.
But if your hair is really dry and your hair gets dry all the time, then you might. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Now look, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm glad we got Sean, but we had a topic today. And this man is so achieved. We didn't even
know.
But our
he
topic,
has other products too, I see back there.
And this is the topic we're gonna get. He also have an exotic line for cannabis friendly. So our topic was, if you smoke weed, what is the stereotype on people who smoke weed? Are they lazy?
And please
should you
call
be
in.
shameful?
We want to hear you. Please
should you
call
be
in.
shameful about it? Mm-hmm. Now that it's legal, is it okay to go to work, or like, what do y'all feel about smoking cannabis in a stereotype? Do you feel like now that it's legal, the stereotype kind of got lax a little?
Let's see what he has. Yeah. Because
I want.
Looks like he got something good over there. I'm trying to figure it all out.
Yeah, bring it on. Pull it in.
I'm trying to figure it
this
all out.
This is mine.
Well,
yeah,
Micah.
I can't have mine. Where's my spray?
Yeah.
Thank
y'all
you.
can't have it.
Don't ask to borrow.
This
no.
Well, Micah is a 1-year-old little girl, and that is my daughter.
Oh wait.
Put it in that camera.
Someone asked, can they use your product over their entire body?
Absolutely.
So you can rub it in like a body oil.
Great question.
Absolutely.
Great question,
You can use rosemary. People use lavender on their skin. People use essential oils on their skin, but they must be diluted. And my products is diluted because I have grapeseed oil as my carrier base. So you don't have to worry about the essential oil affecting your skin. Warning: if you just take essential oil out the bottle and just because it smells good, you start rubbing it in, it'll irritate your skin.
It will.
So don't go to the natural health food store or don't order carrier oils and then just rub it on your skin because it could.
I never knew that.
But if it's diluted in grapeseed oil, carrot
Keep
oil,
the party going.
avocado oil, peppermint oil, it's all types of different carrier oils you can use. So
calling me at the time like this. Yeah, but now with the new product, back to our topic. So I hope that answered your question, Jamila. I really do.
I want to know, what did you bring?
This is popcorn.
It's edible popcorn.
It's not edible popcorn. It's popcorn.
Show us.
Okay.
So we have we would carry over like 10 different types of popcorn. I only bought 2 today. We feel like there's not enough companies in the city that sells gourmet popcorn, right? So we will have orange muffin.
What?
We will have Sour Patch watermelon popcorn, different types of popcorn that you've never even heard of, right? It's for my daughter. Her name is Micah. She's 1 year old. She's my heart.
That
is
y'all.
my baby, right? And,
y'all need to grow up and get and be like him.
And if you're not setting your kids up, man, what you doing, bro?
What you doing, bro?
And this is his oldest daughter, my niece Skylar, who looks identical to this man. Okay, Sean couldn't deny his baby. She has Skylar dogs, gourmet hot dogs. You can catch. Is Skylar dog still on Hubble and?
Man, we about to
7 Mile.
Man, I got a building I'm about to get. We about to open a Skylar dog on 6 Mile. Just keep waiting on it, bro.
Y'all gotta see these hot. Y'all thought Home Depot had
gourmet hot dogs.
Y'all thought Home Depot had the hot dogs?
Support.
This is a new guy in town.
Popcorn, people that know me, my favorite snack is popcorn.
This is Oreo popcorn, and this is Chicago style popcorn.
Now
that's the one.
They about to fight up here, y'all.
Take the Oreo on this time.
like I have a passion, and one of my passions along. Well, you want to talk about cannabis.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do you want to go run to the?
Oh my God. Listen, Lock Life is the brand, and under Lock Life we have popcorn, we have Skylar Dog, we have Dread Hut. We have Lock Life Photography. We sell bundles. We do it all.
Great bundles.
But along with
great
all of that,
photography as well.
Along with all of that, we're not ashamed to say it. We sell weed.
Yeah.
And at Lock Life, we produce the best weed grown.
Yep.
So we may not get it from here. It may be from here. Whatever. But I'm just telling you that when it comes to the best weed in the country, in the world, we producing it.
So how do your professional friends
feel about that?
Are they low key? Would they rather say Sean kind of keep it on the low?
No, you know what? That's something I'm conflicted with because
and that's what we want to talk about.
I'm conflicted with it. But I believe in my brand. This isn't about what my professional friends think.
Yeah.
Under my Lock Life umbrella,
Yes.
I have cannabis as one of the products that I sell. If you can't handle it, if it's not for you, it's not for you. If you want to get your
popcorn.
if you want to get your locks done, I can provide the knowledge to get your locks done.
Yes.
If you know, I have a lane for you.
Yeah.
In that Lock Life, we have something for you.
For you.
Whether it's hot dogs, whether it's popcorn, whether it's cannabis, whether it's photography, whatever you into, I'm into cannabis.
Yeah,
I'm into the cannabis community. If you didn't know, the cannabis community is a $1 million business, and nobody touched $1 billion yet. And people making money.
Yeah.
People making serious
Do you
money
see
selling.
it getting there? Do you see it getting to $1 billion?
I feel like if you looking down on the cannabis industry right now, then just sit back and keep watching.
Just
And
watch.
stop smoking in your room.
Sit back and keep
low-key.
watching.
I feel like
Stop smoking in your room, low key. Talking about what's that smell, and y'all know y'all smoke. Let's keep it real with ourselves.
In California, the cannabis community is something different.
Yes, it is.
it's
I've
most
experienced something
Hey,
different.
Chris.
It's not like it is here. Like a lot of the growers here in the cannabis industry here is all about money. They're all about making money. But when you go out to California and you build with the people who really, really do this, man, cannabis is a way of life.
It's a
It
way-
is-
Yes, it is.
It's a whole
I
It
used
is.
to go out to LA
Like it's a
about
whole-
Yes,
4,
it is.
5, 6 times out the month.
Yeah.
Just so I already know the vibe.
When Backpack Boys come out with a new strain, or when Cookies come out with a new strain, or when somebody get ready to, they have like a whole event. It'd be like a whole barbecue, jump house, DJ,
Yeah,
balloons,
yeah.
pictures.
And I feel like a lot of people don't know too. Like cannabis, like marijuana, all of that, it's medicine.
Yes, it is.
It's really medicine. Like
Say
say
that.
you know, you deal with anxiety, you deal with depression, all of that stuff. Just hit your like, you know, a lot of people don't understand that.
I feel
Yeah.
sorry for the people who work
Yeah,
corporate jobs. I feel sorry for the people who work at a job where they have to deal with COVID vaccine mandates and cannabis mandates because they can't
so
experience the
Yeah.
lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They conflicted with their jobs. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Yeah, and I'm glad y'all both brought up good points. Like B, you saying people use it in a medical way,
Yeah.
like anxiety. And that's I went to Vegas and the lady was getting her 9-year-old son because he had cancer, cannabis.
yeah.
Professional world. I'm talking to my coworkers. Their anxiety is up to here because they
That's
can't
so
meet
happy.
another person's goal or another person's
Expectation.
expectation.
But they can't do anything naturally. They can't do anything naturally to bring that down.
no,
They want to give you
because
like
of a
Xanax,
because of
for
the
example.
stigma.
You can die off of trying to get off of Xanax. You can literally
Once you get hooked,
die. Yes.
So
you can
what is
die.
Xanax? An opioid?
I don't
Am I saying
know.
that right?
Look, but I know
Buzz,
Xanax
little
is
y'all.
they give that to you if you do have depression or anxiety. But I know if you get hooked, you
Yeah.
try to get off of it, you can die from it. You can.
So do y'all think
Right.
I hate to be the person to always bring color? Hey, Chris, to bring color in. Do you think because so many black people got locked up for selling weed, now it's legal and everybody's on board? Was it a bad thing because we had it in the chokehold? We had the game in the chokehold?
Hold that thought. We have a break. All
It's
right.
about to get real, y'all.
gotta
Watching
break.
Sip Talk Chill Live, streaming Facebook and YouTube and other top social media platforms. Please like, follow, comment, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from you, so call in. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
the
Thank
coolest
you.
station in the world.
Hey, Chris, he said represent Venom, King Venom for sure. So we in our last 10 minutes of our show. I hope y'all enjoyed so far. Anything else? Y'all dope.
You're dope.
They dope, y'all.
No, you're
I'm
dope.
happy. You're dope.
Happy.
You're dope.
You're dope.
Man.
We don't do this enough in our community either.
We don't.
Let's
We
come
have to
together.
We gotta
and-
big each other up.
And big,
Yeah.
we
We
gotta
all
big
we
each
all
other
got
up,
the
Have
same
to
man.
build each
goal.
other up. And you know what, everybody? It's enough money out here for everybody.
Oh, say that.
You don't need to be in competition with
Well, I
someone.
had a question
and
for
if you
y'all,
had that
too.
tunnel vision, just focus on your goals and yourself and your business, and don't worry about nothing else.
I got a question for both of you entrepreneurs.
Well, you're one too.
How do y'all feel about non-supporters, your family, your friends? Do you think you get more support from strangers?
Yes.
Do you prefer the support from strangers over your friends?
That's deep.
That's deep.
That's deep.
How could you call yourself my friend? How can I call myself your friend if we never supported? How? What do y'all think about that?
It's a universal energy. It's universal. It's something that you can't explain. You can't. No one has the answers, and it's something that no one wants to talk about. It's not an easy answer. It's not an easy answer for those who won't support you. It's okay. The only way that you can look at that and be okay with it is just say it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can't ask those questions. You can't ask the whys. They're too uncomfortable.
Yeah. You know, Farrakhan speak that. Did Gregory speak that too?
Absolutely.
Universe.
Yeah.
They encourage universe.
Man.
And you know what? It's okay because I feel like what's meant for me will come to me. I feel like whoever supports me, I appreciate it tenfold. But I do see that more strangers will support you, will share your stuff than your friends.
Focus on this.
Jamila said, people you know don't support because they don't want to see you win. Christopher Fowler said, yes, you will find your tribe on the road. Strangers will support before the local surroundings will.
Brother BNX, I like that. Brother BNX, follow Brother BNX. That's my guy. He on point with everything. Listen, you cannot get caught up in that. The road to being successful in this game, that is a stumbling block. That is a roadblock, bro. And if you get caught up in who not supporting you and who not spending their money with you, you missing a person who will. You need to be focused on what your product is and the value of your product. If your product holds value, you ain't got to worry about your friend buying it.
Yeah.
It's enough people out there that will send you a cash app, that will log on your website and spend your money. But the key to it all, I feel the key to it all is not quitting.
Yeah.
That word
the most
is a
genius
disease.
thing.
That word is a disease.
You be one to quit.
You
be
can
one
do
to quit.
is not
but
quit.
You can't.
Jamila said at that point
can't.
it is time to have them exit the stage to the left.
Okay.
Straight up, no chaser. So
Keep
we in our last 5 minutes of the show.
Yes.
This is a dope show, y'all. We could
I
have went
wish
on
we
another
had more
30
time.
minutes.
Oh, I wish we had more time.
So usually around this time, Brody, Deshaun Holmes, he come from a real nice background too, y'all. He got a mother, a father.
Two-parent home. Shout out
This
to
my
that.
guy.
Shout out to the
This is my
two-parent
guy.
homes out here.
Give the people your contact information, your Instagram, your Facebook, where they can reach you. And the services you provide.
Lock Life. If you go on Instagram and you
It's
just
a
type
marathon.
in Lock Life. Both of my salons has Instagram pages. My photography page has Instagram page. Man, if you need a photography service, I miss taking pictures, bro. I was doing club photography, bro. I need to do some fucking photos.
Us too.
I miss taking pictures, bro.
Pick me.
But listen, go on Instagram, check us out. My website is so dope. I put time into the website. I have my hair company and my dread page hooked up into the company. You can to the website. You can go on there and buy your products. You can buy popcorn. You can buy hair. Man, we winning, bro. Like we
And
winning.
do you prefer social media, or how do you prefer people to contact you?
Man, get with social media. If you ain't on
Social
social
media.
media, you playing.
You
If
playing
you
games?
Wait a minute,
You
because
talking-
we all come from mother and fathers.
Yeah.
So you know your mom and dad might not be on social media like
So
that.
check out the website, Greenfield Plaza. Everybody know where
Y'all,
Greenfield Plaza
they just live in the high tech
If you want a
young
phone
world,
number,
y'all.
if you just want a phone number,
Just say that.
313
Talking about if you just want a phone
286
number.
7507. My phone line is open. I ain't made
Repeat
it yet.
that one more time.
313 286 7507 is my contact number. For everybody that's watching, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I want to give a shout out to YouTube because this platform gives somebody like me the opportunity to talk and to say what I do.
Yeah.
If I didn't have YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got people that's watching that don't know me that might want to check me out.
Oh yeah,
Most definitely.
So you play an important role in the community. This isn't about you. This isn't about
I'm glad you
Facebook.
brought
This ain't
that
about Instagram. You are helping people. You are putting a light on people that's trying. You know what I'm saying? And we need that in the community.
I'm glad you brought that up.
So I want y'all to keep going, man.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
You gotta come back, Sean.
Okay.
He gotta come guest host. He gotta come back. That's you for. Thank you for the info. Someone said Jamila Miller said thank you for the info.
No
Yes,
problem.
yes, yes.
Thank you for watching.
Well, thank you so much for coming and sip, talk, and chill with us. And we'll catch everyone next Monday at 6 p.m. We are going to be interviewing Portia from My Lady Esthetician Aesthetics.
Yes.
So come check us out next week.